One of the best ways for you to discover who you truly are, for you to walk in your purpose and take advantage of your strengths is self-discovery. You have to go on a self-discovery journey. I personally believe that everyone needs to come to that point in their life where they know that they have to discover who they really are. You have to discover your strengths. You have to discover your weaknesses. You have to discover why you exist. You have to discover the problems you exist to solve. Very, very important. So, I'm going to be taking you on a self discovery journey and I want you to follow me. So, imagine a knife. A knife is wondering, why do I exist? What am I even here to do in this world? And a knife says, oh, I don't want to continue cutting things. I want to be used to carry things. But the knife does not have the capacity to carry things. You see, many times, many people are doing the wrong things that they don't have the capacity to do. And in doing that, what happens is that you struggle. Imagine a monkey trying to swim. The monkey does not have the capacity to swim long term, so it is going to automatically struggle. Imagine the monkey now staying in its zone, swinging around on trees, having a good time. That is the monkey's terrain. It's going to enjoy being there. That's the same way if you take a fish from a river and you put it somewhere in the forest and say, jump on trees, the fish does not have the capacity to do that. So it's very, very important that you know your strengths. You need to ask yourself, what are you good at? What do people always tell you that you are good at? Because if in case you don't even know what you are good at, if you begin to think that, oh, this my friend told me I'm good at this, your eyes can now be open to your strengths. Because many times we cannot see the value that we have, but other people somehow tend to see the value that we have. They tend to see what we are good at and they admire it. And you're just there thinking, oh, this thing I have, it's nothing, no big deal. It's just me doing this. But trust me, it's important and it's something you can take advantage of, okay? So for you to really work in alignment, you have to discover your purpose. Why do you exist? What are you here to do? There are three dimensions to your purpose. I learned this from my husband and it really, really affected my mindset about purpose. Number one is you exist to have a relationship with God. It is very, very important if you want to feel that peace within you, if you want to feel whole, you need to have a relationship with God. And you need to even extend that relationship to other people. Have relationship, good, positive relationships with people as well. So your relationships is part of your purpose. And the next one, I like to call it responsibility. You see, when Jesus was leaving this world, he said something. You know, when a man is about to die, his last words, very, very important. You can't even joke with it. That's like his dying statement, okay? So when Jesus was about to leave, he said, go ye into the world and make disciples of all nations. So it is your responsibility to go into the world and make disciples of all nations. It is your responsibility to bring people into God's kingdom, okay? Some people are definitely not going to bring people into God's kingdom. They are going to bring people into the devil's kingdom. But I want you to choose today which God you're going to serve. Choose today which side are you on. Where do you want to stand? No more in between, no more lukewarmness. Pick a side, okay? Then the next part of purpose is your unique role. That thing that you are uniquely called to do, that thing that you are uniquely good at. If they search and they look at so many people, nobody can do it the way you can do it. So what makes you unique? Do you know sometimes when you look at your skills, you look at your talents, you look at your temperament, there's a unique version of you that comes out. Someone can have the same skills as you do, but they have a different temperament. So the way they handle their skill is different from how you handle yours. Can you see that? So you have to discover your purpose. Why do you exist? And the second part you need to look at to work in alignment is people. Who are you called to serve? Who do you need in your circle? Who do you need to listen to? Because the people around you, they influence your behavior. So you now need to be very, very careful about the people that you select to surround yourself with. Choose wisely who you listen to. Choose wisely who you spend time with. My best friend usually says this. She says the quality of people in your life determines the quality of your life. Who do you want to surround yourself with? And there are many times that there are certain key people that you need to be able to achieve your goals. You need to now be able to select those people wisely. It's not everybody you keep around you. It's not everybody you listen to, and it's not everybody that you are called to serve. Pick wisely, okay? And the next thing you need to do to work in alignment and to achieve your goals, have a vision. You need to have a big picture and set that big picture in front of you. Because imagine if you cannot see and you're just moving around aimlessly, you will not be able to achieve so much. So have that big picture in front of you. If you're able to have that big picture in front of you, you can now have your mission. Your mission is the daily steps, the daily actions you take that drives you closer to your goal, that drives you closer to your vision, that drives you closer to your big picture. That's one of the easiest ways you can work in alignment and achieve your goal. So don't forget to work in alignment, discover your purpose, discover your why, then discover your people, the people that you need, discover who do you need in your life? Who do you need to listen to? Who do you need to serve? Who do you need to surround yourself with? Then you want to discover your vision. Where are you going? Where are you headed to? Okay. And lastly, you want to discover your mission. How are you going to get to your big picture? How are you going to get to your vision? I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and to share to anyone you feel would need this video. Bye.